I was introduced to Dr. Miller by a friend of mine, a professional friend of mine that's a nurse, back in 2000. And I actually started drinking the tea regularly in 2002. I worked out 3 times a week with weights and walked about 4 miles a day. I was pretty lean, pretty fit, pretty healthy, and never had any health issues. I've always been very health-oriented. I am a registered nurse, but I've never been one to take pharmaceutical medicines. I've always preferred a more natural, healthy lifestyle. And I had a house fire, and after that, I went through a lot of changes very quickly. In about a 4-month period, I packed on 100 pounds of what I thought was just fat. And then I got very sick. I was swollen all over, bruising all over, became very neurologically impaired. My cardiovascular system shut down. I ended up in the hospital as a patient. I almost died. And finally a pathologist in Dallas found the mycotoxin, trichothecenes, at my cellular level. He said it's an absolute miracle that I am alive. They sent me to a toxicologist in Memphis. He said the same thing. And I give the glory to the good Lord above. And I can tell you, he used Dr. Miller and the holy tea. If I had not been drinking his tea on a daily basis, I believe the poison would have killed me. It would have shut down my liver and my kidneys. And I'm just a miracle and thankful and very grateful. And I think Dr. Miller hung the moon and the stars.
That's awesome. It's neat to see a group of people so, in love with a person who's really caring enough to develop something. So let's talk about your profession. You're a professional healthcare provider, a registered nurse. How many people do you see in your industry that have self-induced problems that, they didn't need to have, diabetes because they didn't eat right, they didn't take care of themselves, and all of these other things? And how, maybe the tea could help circumvent some of these issues that you see that could, people don't have to be dealing with.
I'm very fortunate to get to spend just about every day with Dr. Miller at the clinic, and I see a lot of everyday diseases that people even link to genetics be helped tremendously by drinking his tea. And I don't know how much of it really truly is genetics and how much of it really is toxins, poisons, bacteria. A lot of times it gets blamed on genetics, even diabetes, and it's mainly lifestyle. And it's also just toxins and poisons that get in the pancreas. And I've seen it help so many people.
So with that said, as a professional, we hear a lot of these testimonies, okay? And there's skeptics all over the world. Someone says, hey, I was in a wheelchair and now I'm not anymore. Some people might not believe that. You're a professional. You've studied the human body. You know all of that. Maybe even you thought, okay, so this might be a little far-fetched. Talk to the person out there that might hear one of these testimonials and go, you know what, these people are crazy. They don't, it's just, because they're out there, right? People are not going to believe it. So as a professional, what would you say to a skeptic out there that is into the prescription drugs and how a natural, method like the tea could help them?
Well, one thing Dr. Miller helped me to understand that was just so simple that I think everybody needs to understand is we bathe ourselves on the outside. I take a shower every morning and a bath every night. What are we doing to our insides? The foods we eat are laden with fats, poisons, bacteria, preservatives. Why are we not going to bathe ourselves on the inside? This tea will gently detox our system on a daily basis. And people will ask, do I need to drink it every day? Well, you're going to ingest something that's not good for you every day. And it just helps gently cleanse the gastrointestinal tract. It also flushes the liver and flushes the kidneys. And that's vitally important for the whole well-being of the human body. I don't think there's anything else like it.
So with that said, what would you say to the people who say it's not safe to detox every day?
This is a very gentle detox. It's not going to hurt you. I drink it all the time, every day.
Perfect.
Can't do without it.